Next question. What do you think of the dance scene in UK in general?
This is a question that causes battles, that causes fights, that causes wars, that causes this question is the $1 billion. I'm glad for it. I'm very pleased with how big it's become here.
Yeah.
People are starting to notice us more. But there's the thing. There's two worlds, right? This is the way I look at it. Yeah. There's the underground scene and then there's the commercial scene.
Yeah.
And underground, I'm talking about things like Just the Boo, all those kind of competitions. Shout out Bruce. And then you've got like commercial world. I mean, I'm talking about like audition, doing music videos and whatever and stuff like that. That is always going to be like, with UK, it takes a lot for us to get noticed, yeah? I mean, like, France, big dancers, Japan, big dancers, the States, big dancers, the UK, and then it's kind of like we're always following behind people.
Yeah.
So now it's time to start getting the UK noticed now, do you know what I mean? And I think we need to get noticed for the right things, not just for doing Got to Dance, not just for doing Britain's Got Talent, not just for doing Midlands Best Dance Crew, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, real dancers that have gone and worked on their foundations, proper dancers that can, do you know what I mean, that really studied their craft, do you know what I mean, and really, you know, are dancers, not just doing it because it's what's big at the moment and jumping on something because everyone's jumping on it, do you know what I mean? That's how I feel about that situation.
I'm kind of in the same place. Like, it depends how badly you want something. Europe's been doing it away from England. Europe has been doing it for the past 5 or 6 years. So what they'll tend to do is get whatever money that they've got, travel around, go to classes, sleep in hostels, do anything that they can do to dance. That shows the hunger in the dance. That's not just somebody going and saying, oh, look, this is on TV, so I want to do this now.
Yeah.
And then when this dies down, it'll be another thing that they're going to do. True core dancers who study their work and, you know, really work hard at it.
Yeah.
If the UK can, it depends how bad you want this thing. And what we don't need to do is follow. We need to start leading. We need to be, because I can tell the difference between a French dancer, somebody from Poland, somebody from Czech. Yeah. I can spot all the different styles. I'm yet to see a UK style. Like that's the stuff from UK. They're UK dancers. Do you know what I mean? And it's not. And sometimes you'll see a UK dancer, and you like. It's starting to change now slowly because a lot of people are starting to go to Europe, to the underground battles. So we're starting to get recognition now. Shout out Turbo, but there's a lot of people that's just getting on it for the bandwagon. True. And we need to step this game up.
True.
Yeah, I think with the UK, I think it is getting more recognised, but I think that there needs to be more investment within the dance side, because a lot of people within the UK, what I see is that they don't invest in us because they don't see dancers as being a craft. Yeah. And it is. Do you know what I mean? So the governments within each cities need to start putting investment within the young kids, build the foundations and make dance be something massive, because it does change lives.
Yeah. One more thing. All these people, I've been there, so I tell you. All these people that's going on to these programs, your Britain's Got Talent, like, if you've seen a group go on there and you're not going to show them nothing new, don't go on there.
Yeah.
If you're going to go on there, then try and do something different. Like, don't just see a diversity of Flawless or whoever and say, look, they did it and we can do what they do, so let's do that, because the judges already seen that.
Exactly.
Bring something different. Do you know what I mean? And know the reason why you're going into the competition. Like, chase your dream. Like, the competition is not like, once you do the competition, you're not a millionaire. That's the beginning. That's the beginning of your work. That's why if you're an artist and you get signed, you're not a millionaire. You've got to work at your craft. That's your step in the door, and people don't seem to understand that. So,
keep that in mind.
Okay. What do you think of the dance scene in Birmingham? Actually, I'm gonna start with.
Start with Toffee.
The dance scene in Birmingham. I've been doing it professionally from the age of 17, teaching, and it's been a struggle, like I said before, because of the governments and the councils and things like that. So I've done it off my own back, and it's hard to start setting up a class and getting your name recognised and getting parents to feel comfortable in teaching their kids. So there's different stages, but once you get in there and you get the recognition, it's kind of good, but then it's sustaining it. Do you know what I mean? And going to the next level and going to the next level. And like I said, I started up Tru Street Dance. I've built an academy where it's more to do with education and life opportunities.
Yeah.
And that's what I see the youth. That's where we begin, is with the youth and the foundation. So it's a stepping stone what I put into these kids, and then from there they go off to university. And then they build their own, whether they want to start their own dance companies or whatever. So it's a baton. I'm passing on the baton so they carry on, continue and build a dance business themselves.
Cool.
I love the fact of teaching somebody something. So that even in the fact of, you might not want to be a dancer, but if you come to a class and you learn that you can do something, then you're like, you know what, I can do something. If I apply the same logic to what I've just learned to whatever I want to do, then it will work.
Yeah.
So. Respect for Tru Street Dance. I used to dance with you, but so, on the ground scene, I'd like to shout out Kashmir, who is really doing it right now, and bringing Birmingham all the way, even though he's in London a lot.
On his ones. On his ones.
I'm very proud of him. I just like to say that on camera. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. I am as well. No, seriously, I was so shocked. And Caramel's brother.
Marvin.
Yeah.
They've all come from the Tru Street.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, do you know what? You know when I saw Kashmir, about Kashmir, if you don't know about Kashmir, go on YouTube and type in that boy's name and just see, especially if you're from Birmingham. It's so important so you know what people can do. Don't sell yourselves out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm shocked. I'm not going to lie. Like, I know it's a bit like, it might seem to some people, especially people from Leicester or whatever, or from Midlands, that it's a bit narrow-minded of me, but I was shocked when I heard that boy's accent and he said to me he's from Birmingham, and I was like, I'm from Leicester, and he was like shocked at me because I met him in a club. Big up to Jimbo. He's not here with us anymore. He's in Japan, moved to Japan, but he used to do a night in Soho, Madam Jojo's. Groove Sanctuary every Sunday, and you get loads of breakers, loads of house dancers, loads of whackers in there, and Kashmir was in there.
Killing it.
Do you know what I mean? And Kashmir's killing it, but killing it like he's from, like, where are you from? Like, seriously, like, house, like, footwork, everything, like, groove, like, new style, everything.
Caramel.
Yeah, Caramel. Marvin, his name is.
Penguin.
This dude there'll be a competition, and there'll have 5 different genres, he'll do all 5.
All 5.
Yeah.
And rep all 5. So
rep all 5.
they're doing their thing in London for Birmingham.
But they came from Birmingham.
And they all came from
Brum.
Hello.
Have you got any upcoming projects, anything going on?
Yeah, I'm currently dancing with a group called Project G at the moment. Watch this space. Big things coming January. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm allowed to say. Okay. I'm dancing in Imperial House of Whacking. Hold tight, I have. From New York. I'm in the New York chapter and the UK chapter. So all the whackers, like, I know that's just getting big at the moment, especially with girls. Like, just YouTube. Imperial House of Whacking, IHOW, UK, and at Project G Dance on Twitter as well, and at Who's That Child.
Okay, so we've got Street Dance 2 coming out in March, and then we've got an exciting tour with a special collaboration that I'm not obliged to say too much about, that will start in May. That's really something exciting to look forward to, and they're the main 2 projects that we're concentrating on at the moment. www.flawlessofficial.uk.
My project is concentrating on giving birth.
Probably not today.
Due any time now, and then next year back into the dance business and the dance academy, doing what I do, and that's www.trustreetdance.com/academy.
Okay guys, it was really nice and lovely having you like today. Can I just ask you like to give a big shout out for 33 TV?
Big up 33 TV.
33 TV all day every day.
33
Watch out.
TV.
Watch out.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance will commence in 10 minutes. Will you please take your seats in the auditorium?